Self-reflection, the way I think about it, is the understanding that you are not your thoughts. The ability to literally pretty much pull yourself out of the scenario in which you're in and be able to look at it more objectively, to make adjustments in difficult situations. The most challenging experience in my career was in Austin, Texas, taking a class. And I got a call from my biggest client that I was fired. I had no idea why. I didn't know what was going on, though I had 300 properties that seemingly immediately disappeared. And so all of a sudden on the line, I could see everything. I could see the business was on the line. I could see my personal financial history was on the line. I could see my house was on the line because I'd over-leveraged it. And that was a critical moment for me. I remember literally being in the hotel room and receiving that call and being so overwhelmed I didn't even know what to do, which was the very first time that it ever happened to me in my life. I called my sister and I started crying. And to her credit, she was like, get going, like there's enough of that, you don't have time for any of this nonsense, you need to call your attorney right away. So immediately I went into all action. For the next several months, it was back to head down, grinding in the sand again, working with clients, doing whatever was necessary to get the business out of that particular situation. The emotion to rebuild versus build is entirely different. And it brings up a lot about yourself and a lot about how you think about yourself. There's a lot of ego in that. And I remember as I was thinking about having to rebuild, I thought, how is it that at this point I'm here and having to essentially start again from ground zero? As soon as that clarity came to fruition, I felt extremely excited about going forward. And as a matter of fact, a lot of the other pieces started to fall into place almost immediately. Realizing that a critical element to digesting things that happen in one's life is being able to reflect on them. And I began to develop that practice at that time. Self-reflection is a practice that allows somebody to have a lot more elasticity in their life and be able to take the hits, not be as attached to those hits and those outcomes, and be able to bounce back and live to tell a story another day.